The new XPeng P7 Ultra, I'm going to call it because it looks insane, has scissor doors. It was revealed about a week ago. Now we have the specs, the power. It has nearly 600 horsepower. And this might be the best looking electric car I've ever seen come out of China. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. It's great to have you with us. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Guys, I'll be at the Melbourne EV Auto Show on the 27th, 28th, and 29th of June. Love to see you there. I'll put a link in the description to tickets. XPeng P7, it's been revealed. And I mean, other than the fact that it's one of the best looking cars I've ever seen, it's actually one of the most powerful cars you can buy as well. The P7 has a 5-meter long body, so it's a pretty big car. And it gets all-wheel drive, one motor at the front, one motor at the rear, with a total of 437 kilowatt, which is 586 horsepower. XPeng say that they're going to start selling this car in the third quarter of this year. Price will start at $41,000 US. Seems like a pretty decent price if you ask me. One thing I should point out, this car is built on XPeng's new 800 volt platform, which is capable of charging speed at around 530 to 550 kilowatt, meaning you can charge the battery from 10 to 80% in 12 minutes. It's ridiculous. XPeng are planning on rolling out a fast charger network, a little bit like Tesla's, not as big, of course, but something like Tesla's around the world, with chargers that will charge at, I believe, 480 kilowatt. So they won't be able to charge it in 12 minutes, maybe 13 minutes. And, you know, it's going to take a little bit of time for XPeng to actually do that. But I believe Zeekr as well are rolling out their fast chargers with similar charging speeds. Apparently, this car can be equipped as an option with scissor doors, an active rear spoiler for aerodynamics, and optional carbon fiber around the car. Plus, it actually uses a new lithium iron phosphate battery to enable it to do those sorts of, well, that sort of charging speed. Some of the newer lithium iron phosphate batteries are capable of charging it faster than NMC or NMCA batteries. So that appears to be the direction that a lot of Chinese automakers are going now, even in high-end cars using lithium iron phosphate batteries. Dimensions: it's 5,017 millimeters long. It's 1,970 millimeters, so nearly 2 meters wide. It's quite a wide car. 1,427 millimeters high. Wheelbase is actually very long as well. It's got a 3,008 millimeter wheelbase. This means it's a similar size to a BMW 5 Series. Now it gets 20-inch wheels standard with 245/45 tires on the front, 265s on the rear, and you can option it with bigger tires if you want, 245 on the front, 275 on the back with 21-inch wheels. But of course, the bigger your wheels are, the less range you're actually going to get. Motors: it's got a 270 kilowatt motor in the rear. That's 363 horsepower. And that comes in both the entry-level rear-wheel drive model or the all-wheel drive model. But the all-wheel drive model obviously gets an additional motor at the front. But anyway, the rear-wheel drive version, that's going to be the $42,000 option. That's going to get your 270 kilowatt motor with 363 horsepower. Pay a bit extra, you're getting all-wheel drive. The weight is surprisingly light. I'm going to guess that XPeng are using gigacasting and of course a structural battery pack in order to get the weight of this car down. It's a big car, and yet it only weighs 2,100 kilograms, or exactly 2,125 kilograms. Seems really light for a car this big. I mean, it's quite a bit wider and longer than, say, for example, a Tesla Model Y or an XPeng G6, and they both weigh a similar weight to that. So it's extremely lightweight. Actual performance, we don't know the full details yet, but we do know that if you get the long-range version of this car, it actually comes with an NMC battery from CALB. So that version is actually lighter than the lithium iron phosphate battery version. It's 2,090 kilograms, so it's 35 kilograms lighter. The four-wheel drive version, it gets a 167 kilowatt motor at the front, 223 horsepower. And as I said before, it also gets the 270 kilowatt, 363 horsepower motor at the rear. It's going to make quite a lot of power, nearly 600 horsepower. It's going to be a quick car. To be exact, it's 437 kilowatt, 586 horsepower. It does actually get some pretty good brakes as well. It's got Brembo brake calipers. It seems to me like this is actually a pretty good value for money car. I mean, $41,000 isn't a small amount of money, but considering what you're getting, It seems honestly to be much better value than, say, for example, an Audi RS7, which is an internal combustion version of sort of a similar shaped silhouette to this car. This, in my opinion, is just an unreal vehicle. Now, CNET Post says that actually XPeng are offering a couple of different versions. One of them uses lithium iron phosphate batteries from EVE Energy. The other one uses lithium ion ternary batteries from CALB. So the LFP battery is EVE Energy. The NMC battery, lithium ternary battery, is from CALB. We don't know the sizes yet of the battery packs, but I'm sure we'll find that out pretty soon. Don't know the range yet either. But I'd personally love to get a test drive of this car and to let you guys know what it's all about. What are your thoughts? Is this a car that you guys would consider buying? Is this something that appeals to you as much as it does to me? Let me know how you feel in the comments. Bye-bye. Guys, you can now buy an XPeng G6 here in Australia, and it's a good car. I just had a good look at one in China. I looked at the interior, the exterior. You guys know I know what the batteries are. Should you buy one? Should you put down a deposit? Because you can now put down a pre-order for an XPeng G6. And my answer to that is a definite no. No, you should not. I mean, I'm categorical on this. I rarely ever do this, guys. XPeng G6, the answer is a hard no. Do not order one. Now, does that mean what it sounds like? Well, I'll clarify what I'm saying. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to see you. Just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has contributed to our GoFundMe campaign for my wife Shanna for her cancer, stage 4 cancer. So she's been posting some updates on her Facebook page, so I thought I could let you know. At this point in time, she is considered to be incurable, and so that means she has to have chemo forever, basically. So yeah, she's doing some different treatments, and radiation is going to start in, I think, about 2 weeks. So yeah, that's going to suck for her. Anyhow, just want to thank you all for contributing to that campaign, because we've hit our goal, and I really, really appreciate your support, which has been huge. Without it, I would have had to sell my house. I did sell my house, in fact, and we were able to actually buy another house here where I've moved to be near her family. So you guys prevented me from having to have no house and just rent. So thank you very much. Anyhow, the XPeng G6, should you buy one? Well, the reason I say you shouldn't buy one or order one, I'm not saying you shouldn't buy one, that's different, is because there's no price. Now, it's a Model Y rival. They say the price will be potentially similar, maybe, to the Model Y. There's speculation about that. There's no price. They're asking you for $1,000 without a price. That is ridiculous. This is not some sort of, like, I don't know, supercar where you go, well, it's a supercar. Okay, I'll put down my deposit without knowing the price because I'm a billionaire, so who cares?